Alright, let's get back to it. Let's see, we need to talk to Hildibrand and continue on with the next quest. Now, Hildibrand. This is going to be a scary quest. Generational bonding. An unperturbed Hildibrand seeks to resume the search for Poo-Poo's comrade. An unexpected but invaluable addition to our ranks. With our numbers thus bolstered, I say we are ready once more to dive into the fray. Perhaps, but what of our strategy? We need a new approach. If I may? Assuming Master Poo-Poo's acquaintance pilots a craft of similar design, then might we not instead attempt to locate the starship? Such a striking vessel would have drawn much attention than comparatively tiny being in question. He has a point. The Truth receives a large number of reports from readers claiming to have observed unidentified flying objects. We could review said reports. Those that meet the criteria of shiny, silver, and saucer-like, naturally, and then remove instances which we know to have been Master Poo-Poo. This should narrow things down considerably. Indeed! What a fantastic idea! Just the kind of brilliance one might expect from one's clone. I was about to make this very same suggestion. Sure, Hildibrand. Sure. Well done, Inspector. I've not overstepped my bounds. I am but a shadow of the original after all. I have a stack of back issues stored in the workroom I use in the city. Poo-Poo can help me sift through them and cross off the sightings that were definitely him. Shall we? Just working directly with Mr. Poo-Poo? He's just not gonna make a comment about that? Oh well, let's head on over to Radz-at-Han. Let's see, right over here. Hildibrand in Nashu. Inspector Hildibrand inspected Inspector Hildibrand. Brandehild, with unexpected introspection. Ouch, I think I just twisted my tongue. Okay. Dorian has taken Master Poo-Poo to peruse his store of past publications. Let us enjoy a brief interlude until they return with the results of their investigation. Pan up and fade to black. We finished going through all the back issues. If we discount the areas we know Poo-Poo had to have visited, it turns out that there was only one other sighting of a flying saucer, in Garlemald. The account itself was sent to me by an Imperial soldier named Numerius, who appears to be a loyal fan of the Truth, of course he is. All the way from the Empire, your publication has impressively wide readership. Our audience has always been universal. After all, the desire to know the unknown transcends all borders and creeds. The saucer was spotted during the Imperial War of Succession. Beyond that, there were no meaningful details. Then we must visit the soldier fellow in Garlemald and wring from him the entire tale. I agree. This is our only lead. We have no choice but to follow upon it. To Camp Broken Glass. Like somehow just like all of these normal people know about Camp Broken Glass and they can just go to the Empire like it's nothing. I get that this is like post Endwalker, but it still seems a little bit much. Oh, let's head on over to Camp Broken Glass. Somehow that's 1,000 even though it's technically in the same region. But since you have to go to Girabanya to take the portal to, or to take the airship to Garlemald in order to get to Camp Broken Glass, the transport calculations end up routing it around. Like, it ends up routing it through the airship from Radz-at-Han to probably either Gridania to one of the other city-states. Then it might take the airship to... No, it has to go to Gridania, then it has to go all the way over to Alamigo, then it goes to theirs, which is why it ends up being 1,000. I think. Because I think that's how they calculate it. Anyway, it looks like the Nashu and Hildibrand again. Oh, there's the stupid Lala again. Core, this never gets any warmer here, does it? Maybe you should, like, try wearing something other than your skirt. I mean, it's probably colder, even colder than Ishgard. And Godbird's fine. Everyone present and accounted for. Ah, we appear to be missing Master Dillion. My apologies, but I had a hunch that I thought might save us some time. I spoke with some contingent officers, you see, and our numerous is on the roster of allied Imperial troops. That does certainly make things easier. And were they able to point you in the direction of this numerous chap? Yes, Numerius is currently with his unit, organizing the supply dump at Forum Patents. We should head over there and hope he can spare a few moments to talk. Ugh, the chill here seeps right into your bones. Are you all not shivering in the unseasonal attire? Oh, a Manderville man on a mission feels neither heat nor cold. I'm not sure how one's frame of mind can overcome the reality of frostbite, but then again, reality always seems relative around the Mandervilles. Yep, that's about right. Well, let's go find Numerius. Or rather, head over to the where he's working. That thing, that's still so imposing. But it's like, why would they make something that big when the buildings are like that big? That does seem a little bit odd. Like, that's probably like over 50 stories tall. I can understand like 10, but not like 50. Okay, so where are we exactly heading? Oh, okay, over here. A little farther north than I expected, but let's see, is this actually... Oh yeah, that's where it actually said we were. I don't know the minor landmarks in the area. Alright, Dillion, where's our man? Also, where's everyone else? Hello, is Numerius here? I'm Dillion, the editor-in-chief of the Thavnarian Truth. I've come to follow up on your eyewitness account. The editor-in-chief himself? What an honor! He's the only one on the staff. I wish there was more to the story, but everything I know was in my submission. I've not left to tell. Unless you've something else to share? Didn't you say you saw the saucer as well? Oh, I did more than just see it. This was around the time when the fighting with Nera's faction had escalated into an all-out war, you understand. I'd been assigned to an anti-aircraft cannon and was actively surveying for enemies when the silver vessel flew into view. Some new kind of war machina, I presumed, so I opened fire and knocked it out of the sky. Oh, okay. Presumed? You mean you never got a look at the wreckage? We were at war. I wasn't about to venture into the battlefield to indulge my curiosity. It's probably still out there somewhere. We have to find that flying, or should I say fallen, silvery saucer. Do you have any idea of where it crashed? Not an exact location, no. Then we'd best have the god's own luck. Garlemald's capital region encompasses mobs and mobs of icy wilderness. Well, maybe if they had modeled that, but no, not really. If I may, do you happen to remember the approximate speed and bearing of the saucer, and the position and firing angle of the cannon? More or less, I think. An artillerist without a head for numbers wouldn't be long for the profession. Of course, they don't want to give actual numbers, so they'll just make this without actual dialogue. That should be sufficient. Thank you. The numbers, Mason. What do they mean? I have it. The starships impacted the Earth 1,360 yalms to the northeast of our current location, give or take a few yalms. How in the seven hells did you arrive at that conclusion? Math, baby. Elementary algebra, my dear Dillian. Assuming the craft belonging to Master Poo-Poo's comrade is of similar construction, determining its trajectory is trivial. Ah, my brilliant clone, ladies and gentlemen. I was about to offer the self-same conclusion, but once again he has beaten me to the punch. Hooray for Inspector Brandyhild! Ah, I seem to have stolen my progenitor's thunder. My apologies. 1,360 or so yalms to the northeast of here. That improves the chances of our search from near hopelessness to rather hopeful. Let's go and find the fallen saucer, shall we? No, stupid Lala there. Oh, who's watching? That's right, somebody was watching last time, right, too? Who stole something? I think in, like, ARR, when they did that hidden person thing, it ended up being somebody that we had never met before, and you couldn't possibly figure out who it was. Which I found a little bit frustrating. Anyway, let's head on over to the northeast corner of Garlemald. Which means it's probably going to be somebody who we haven't met before. Of course, that makes for a pretty meh mystery. If there's literally no way for you to be able to figure out who actually did it, then it's not a good, well-structured story. Let's see, just on the other side of these pipes. Yep, right there. Oh, let's talk to everyone else first. Wherever could it be? Ah, tut, silence please. I must still my mind and quest afield with my senses. Check for Brandyhild first. Had someone thought to record the wind speed and direction, I might have calculated the crash site to the nearest ilm instead. Right. Check this black metal debris first. Although promising at first glance, a closer inspection reveals this debris to be the wreckage of some vanquished war machina. Okay. Check Godbert first. You know, gotta check out Godbert. Gotta join him in some perspiration pursuits. Okay, that's enough. Oh, such invigorating climate. Talk to Delian and Nashu first. I completely missed Nashu over here. Oh, there's a stupid Lala in masterful disguise. Hot soup. Blazing hearth. See, am I gonna need to do all of these? Half-buried pot. That's probably not it. A pot. half buried in the snow. Nothing alien to speak of. Okay, let's check on Dillian and then check the last of the wreckage. Oh, to always have such precise coordinates when hunting otherworldly phenomenon. Yes, Dillian. Let's check the one over by Godbert. Scorched metal plating. A scorched and twisted scrap of metal plating, a starship like Pupu's could well have been reduced to a similar state to where it hit my artillery rounds. Oh, what have you found there, Berillion? An exterior panel. This is from my friend's starship, I'm sure of it. Debris from the crash landing. I see no other pieces in the immediate vicinity, which means the vessel may have wreathed the barrage and made good its escape. Another possibility is that your comrade recovered most of the wreckage, or some as yet unknown party did. You're saying someone may have made off with our cosmic visitor, saucer and all? I say, this is an altogether different kind of alien abduction. Has anyone seen Nosh? She's probably asleep over in the corner. Or the Lala finally did something. Now that you mention it, where is my loyal assistant? Help! You have to help me! My beloved Miss Nashu has been kidnapped! Uh-oh. And it wasn't him? Some cad claiming to be an agent of Dr. Luge came and took her away. He told me to tell you, and I quote, if you want your precious companion returned alive, then Berillion must present herself at the Tower of Babel, specifically the Magitech serving facility. Don't forget that part. The gall, the tenacity, the audacity. Oh, that second word was wrong there. My stalwart aide, spirited away under my very nose. My apologies, but who are you? A close acquaintance of Nashu, I assume. Oh yes, very close. He's always very close to her when he's stalking her. Me? Oh, no. I just happened to be passing by. This is Snowfield. I'm a snowflake inspector, you see. No two alike and all that. Anyway, enough about me. You need to go and save Miss Nashu. Right. At last, a chance to stretch my legs. He's gonna go chase him down. What say you, my son? Shall we get this rescue mission underway? Indeed, we shall. See what they're gonna do. Uh-oh. They left without us. Even this doctor fellow asked for you by name. Curious. What, they're gonna try and take him down? Okay, gotta do a solo instance. Another abduction, and yet all I can do is wonder who that odd young man was, and why he smelled so strongly of cheese. That's right. Forget the missing starship for now. Nashu is in immediate danger. Well, Brandyhild, let's head on over there. I've collected what evidence remained of the crash, but solving this mystery will have to wait. The case of the abducted assistant calls. Duty calls. Commence battle for generational bonding? Yes. Meanwhile, at the Tower of Babel. Wee-hee-hee. All shall fall before Sagra League, or however you say this, Supre League. Luge. with this new and improved body, revenge will finally be mine. That the Mandarin will stop? You will release Nashu this instant. What are you two doing here? I specifically asked for the adventurer. Be gone before I unleash my fury prematurely. Oh ho ho, this promises to be a proper battle. I see no reason to trouble Berlin. We tackle this menace as father and son, the Manderville men, together. Agreed! Bah, I'll not waste my appetite for vengeance on this side dish. Hired thugs, time to earn your pay, those poor hired thugs. Oh, a little warm-up before the main event. Get them! Oh, I have to play as Godbird? That was funny. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Gap closer. AoE. Movement speed increase in a gentlemanly fashion. Okay, I have a resource. Okay, that's not really a gap closer, but okay, this is hilarious. I don't have to think at all. Let's just do a drop kick. That's one deadly drop kick. You lackeys were found lacking. Come on out and face your fate. What is this impending dread? Insolent worms. The sun will be the first to die. Okay, that's why you need to speed up. I need to speed up again. Though if I let them all group up, I can just do this. I'll just go fly right into him. You survived my missiles, then maybe I should show you more. Eh. This is funny, but it's just, at the same time, it's also like a really basic solo, play as another NPC solo instance, so in a way it's kind of boring. Let's see, so obviously like this one, I should be able to slide through all of them, right? Oh no, I gotta go a little bit closer than that. There we go. Let's get rid of all these. Group them up so I can use my AoE. Once it comes up. There it goes. Most gentlemanly. An amusing diversion, but you'll need to do better than that. Oh, wrong person. My war machina! If reasonable means must fail, then unreasonable means are called for. Measures are called more. Send back Hildibrand. Let your old man handle this. Neutralize the missiles. Oh, this is gonna be a quick time, yeah. What is this, One Punch Man? He just soaked 5 circles. You stopped them all by sidestepping? Very well. It seems I must crush you myself. Are you sure you want to do that? I don't think he's gonna last very long. Oh, no LB. I can't see a Manderville LB. Does it even matter if I do mechanics? No. Yes, Hildibrand is helping very much. Very complicated rotation. Is this what players want this game to be? Just pressing one button repeatedly? Alright, almost done. How? This much power should have rattled the teeth from his skull. You aggravating vermin! My plans are in ruins! You force my hand. I'll bring this place down on your heads! Oh, no you won't. Not if Godward Manville has something to say about it. Doctor leaves himself wide open. Let's seize this advantage. We're gonna LB. Let's see it. A Manderville LB. This is gonna be a special. Now's our chance. Oh no. Oh no. You're just gonna swim down. The Manderville man? What? Victorious again! What? Ah, things seem to be well in hand. Hee, don't get ahead of yourself. There you are, my loathsome nemesis. I saved something special, just for you. Oh yes, math time. Wait, is he doing this like in a whole millisecond or something? Yep. Oh no, are they gonna do this? No. Okay, I thought they were gonna try and do like a Radz-at-Han moment or something. Perfect. What is this, Shaolin soccer? Nope, there's Nashu. Ah, that was a lovely nap. Oh, did someone build a magic servicing facility while I was asleep? Nicely done, Inspector Brandyhild. Once more, the clone has put the original to shame. Inspector, please. I'm but a pale imitation of your ideal... Ha! I knew keeping company with the famous Brilliant would lead me to some worthy challenge. Worthy of breaking a sweat, at least. You've done all the work for me. Let's go with happy. Work? This? 'Twas but a playful skirmish compared to the usual do-or-die dilemmas. Like facing my wife. The villain is vanquished, and Nashu is returned to us safe and sound. I say we head back to Radz-at-Han to regroup and rethink our position. Your comrade yet lives, Master Poo-Poo. I am certain of it. Take heart, and let us continue the search. So is that going to be the end of this? All we got was Brandyhild. And a funny fight with Godbert. Yep, I guess that's going to be all for that. Want to talk to Nashu, then Hildibrand, and wrap this up. I remember standing in the snow and dreaming of being warm. Then suddenly, I wasn't cold anymore. Isn't that odd? Maybe I should fall asleep in uncomfortable places more often. To Garlemald and back we have journeyed, yet this is just the beginning of the case of the silent correspondent. Come, my friends, the shard of the saucer we secured shall lead us onward to new discoveries. Wait for me, Inspector! I didn't know which way is onwards. I should follow him, shouldn't I? Wait for me! A final word from yours truly, if I may. The complexities of Hildibrand's techniques had me flummoxed, I confess, but I do believe this recent spot of exertion has provided just the inspiration I require. When you are ready to proceed with our endeavor, pray drop a word in Master Geralt's ear. I shall make myself available forthwith. Until our next meeting. Thank you for assisting in my investigations, Berlian. Once again, our travels were rife with inexplicable phenomenon, and yet I'm no closer to exposing Poo-Poo's well-concealed conspiracy. Well, maybe there just isn't one, bro. He will slip up one day, though, and you and I will be there to catch him, or maybe you will. See the credits. Meanwhile, somewhere in Thavnair. Oh, right. This is our masts. Oh, right. This was the... We saw this person at the end of the last one, right? Who dat? Wait, this was the guy who did the job at the beginning, right? Oh, they're all working together? Now, who was this guy again? Haven't we seen him before? You took my coin and you failed. What audacity that you should return, seeking my largeness once again. Or largies? Oh, I don't know how you say that. I deserve your scorn, but I promise you, your plans are in danger so long as that tenacious pest yet lives. I know of a path to victory, a forbidden path, one which demands the manifestation of the divine. You have my attention. Looks like this is a real big bad guy. Not the stupid robot guy. Ah, there's the credit sequence. They're just carrying the head. Just doing the walk off the edge skit.